Hello and welcome to Wheels Up. I'm Athena and I'll be your host today. I'm so excited to take you on an amazing journey brought to you by the Sunrise Association, Sunrise Studios, and our friends at American Airlines. While we're on our adventure, see if you can spot Wings, our special airplane friend, in 3 different places. After our adventure, please join us for some super fun games and crafts. Are you ready? Fasten your seatbelts and let's go on an adventure. Here to kick us off is a special representative from American Airlines.
Welcome passengers, I'm American Airlines Flight Attendant Delaney Bailey. Welcome aboard our very special flight today with the Sunrise Association and American Airlines. Are you ready for a fantastic adventure? Buckle up, sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight.
Hi there, adventurers! Do you like things that shimmer and sparkle, glitter and gleam? Well, you're in for a treat today because we're about to embark on a journey around the globe to explore dazzling jewels and gems. So let's fasten our seatbelts and prepare for landing as our American Airlines flight touches down in our first stop, London, England. Wow, look around, adventurers. We've arrived in London. London is England's capital and is well known for its double-decker buses, fish and chips, beautiful bridges, and its grand and historical buildings. In fact, we're headed to one of them right now. Come with me. Welcome to the Tower of London, a castle that was built almost 1,000 years ago. Throughout history, the Tower of London has been home to many generations of royalty. We're here today to see the Crown Jewels, a world-famous collection of treasures that belonged to English kings and queens. The collection is kept safe by guards called yeoman warders, who are retired members of the British military that wear colorful uniforms. Fun fact number 1. Yeoman warders live in the Tower of London year-round with their families. Can I move in? Back to the Crown Jewels. This amazing assortment contains more than 100 objects, including swords, trumpets, bracelets, rings, and of course, crowns. These items and more are used for coronations. Fun fact number 2. A coronation, or crowning ceremony, is an event where someone officially becomes king or queen. Have you seen the movie Frozen? If so, you might remember Elsa's coronation, where she held some of these special objects. There's one specific crown used during all English coronation ceremonies, and it's called St. Edward's crown. This sparkling headpiece is made of solid gold and decorated with many different gems, including rubies, sapphires, garnets, topazes, and tourmalines. Once the coronation ceremony is complete, the new king or queen puts on the imperial state crown, which is adorned with diamonds and sapphires, emeralds, pearls, and more. As you can imagine, all of those jewels and gems make these crowns pretty heavy. Another coronation item in the Crown Jewels collection is the Sovereign's Scepter, which is a beautifully decorated rod that the new king or queen holds during the ceremony. Sitting at the top of the scepter is the Cullinan Diamond, which is the largest diamond ever found in the world. It's about the same size as a deck of cards. No way. Wow, looking at all of these fancy objects really makes me imagine what it would be like to attend a coronation myself. Would you like to do that? Now that we've seen lots of jewels and gems up close, it's time to head outdoors and see where we can find them in nature. So let's board our American Airlines flight to our next destination, Montevideo, Uruguay. Hooray! Here we are in Uruguay, a small country in South America that's known for its beautiful beaches and talented soccer players. Today, we're headed to the city of Artigas, which is famous for its awesome geodes. A geode is a rock lined with crystals. The geodes in Artigas are filled with a stone called amethyst, which is a gorgeous purple color. Fun fact number 3. Amethyst is the birthstone of people born in February. Some of these glittering amethyst geodes are small, but others are huge. In fact, an amethyst geode, called the Empress of Uruguay, weighs over 5,000 pounds and is almost 11 feet tall. Huh, unbelievable. No matter their size, each of these geodes was formed over millions of years from volcanic rock. Geologists have also studied the area to understand exactly how they were formed. Fun fact number 4. Geologists are scientists who are experts in the field of rocks and minerals. The geodes in Artigas are extracted by miners, whose job it is to get them out of the ground so they can be sold to people around the world. Whoa, did you see that? Now that we've learned all about amethysts, let's head to the United States for our final destination, Cleveland, Ohio. A lot of people know Cleveland for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but not as many people know that it's also near a different kind of rock. Less than a 2-hour drive from Cleveland is Crystal Cave, the largest geode in the world. That's right, this entire cave is actually a geode that we can go inside of.
What? I had no idea.
Instead of being made of amethyst, like the geodes we saw in Uruguay, Crystal Cave is made out of celestite, which is a pale bluish color. Fun fact number 5. Years ago, the cave's celestite crystals were ground into a fine powder that was used to make fireworks. But the best part is, we can actually climb down into the cave to check it out for ourselves. Let's go, adventurers! Wow, can you believe we're inside of a real geode? This is incredible! I can't believe how many crystals there are. If I were to count them, I'd be here forever. Well, that's tempting. Now it's time to continue the fun by catching our American Airlines flight home to play a game all about the shimmering, sparkling things we saw on our journey today. See you when we land, adventurers!
Wow, that was an incredible adventure. We discovered so much. Did you spot Wings the airplane? Great job. I think it's time for another game now. Come on.
In this game, we're going to match the word or words with the photo that represents it. Are you ready? It's time to play. Which one is it?
Question 1. Which one is the sovereign's scepter? Question 2. Which one is the amethyst? Question 3. Which one is the celestite? Question 4. Which one is the Empress of Uruguay? Question 5. Which one is a yeoman mortar?
Great job, everyone! Great job! That was so much fun. Time to hop on our flight to the Sunrise Treehouse for some arts and crafts. Are you ready? Let's go!
Hi everyone, my name is Danny. I'm so excited to do arts and crafts with you today. Today we traveled the world discovering dazzling jewels and gems. So we're going to be making a coronation crown and a glittering geode mobile. I hope you have fun. Here are the supplies you'll need. Project 1, coronation crown. Construction paper, markers, pen or pencil, scissors, gems, sequins, glitter, or anything to decorate, tape or glue. Project 2, glittering geode mobile. White construction paper, watercolor paint, glitter, 2 popsicle sticks, string, scissors, glue. So the first craft we're going to be doing is our coronation crown. So we're going to start off by taking a piece of construction paper. Any color will work. Today I chose blue. So we're going to trace out our crown first. So I'm going to start by going about 3/4 down the page and drawing a little loop. We're going to follow it all the way up to about here. Draw a straight line across, go down, and draw another one. Follow it back up, draw a straight line across, and draw another one. This time though, when you get to about this point, you're going to want to draw a fun shape that you can put on top of your crown. Right here, I'm just going to draw a circle, but you could draw a heart, a star, whatever comes to mind. And now you're just going to draw 2 more loops like the first 2 that we drew. So 1 and 2. And you're just going to follow your line all the way to the end. So this is what your drawing should look like now. After this part is done, we're going to cut out our crown. And remember to have an adult help you if you need. So I know this looks pretty silly now, but when we put our crowns together, they're going to look just like the coronation crowns that we saw at the Tower of London today. A coronation is a special ceremony that is held when someone becomes the king or the queen. And at the end of the coronation, they're given this crown that's put on their head that they wear for the rest of their time being the king or queen. Once I'm done cutting out my crown, it should look a little bit like this. So I think for my crown, I'm going to cover it in jewels and gems. So I'm gonna grab my glue, and if you don't have jewels and gems, you can draw these on, you can use glitter, you can paint them on, whatever you have available to you. So I'm gonna take my gems and just start gluing them all over my crown to decorate it. I'm also gonna draw on some gems. I'm actually gonna use my glitter glue. So I'm just gonna draw on some dots with my glitter glue. I'm also going to glue on flowers, just to make it a little bit more sparkly. And I'm gonna decorate the middle with some more glitter glue. Also gonna add a little bit more onto the sides of my crown here. So for the top of my crown, I'm actually gonna add some glitter on. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue and grab some pink glitter from behind me and just sprinkle that on. I'm gonna pour the excess glitter off, and now my crown is fully decorated and ready to assemble. So now I'm gonna start to assemble my crown. So while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm just gonna rip a few pieces of tape so I can easily put it together. You can also glue it, but you're gonna have to hold it for a few minutes so it can dry. Now I'm gonna start to assemble my crown, but because it's still wet, I have to be very careful. So I'm gonna turn it over and loop the bottom part so it's overlapping in a circle like this. And I'm gonna tape that together. That way we have the base of our crown. Once we have our base, we're gonna take these two side pieces and fold them in and tape them together. And a few of my decorations are falling off, but that's okay. I'm just gonna tape them on again once I'm done. So I'm gonna take the two back pieces now and tape those on. Once those are all secured, you're gonna take your top piece with your decoration and you're gonna fold this decorative part forwards. That way, when you tape it down, that stays standing up. So I'm just gonna tape these sides down now. And now I have my coronation crown. Isn't it cute? And here's a crown that I made earlier today. And you can see it sits on my head as a perfect coronation crown. The second craft we're gonna make is a glittering geode mobile. So we're gonna start off with two popsicle sticks. This is gonna be the top of our mobile. So I think I wanna decorate mine, so I'm quickly going to paint them. So I'm just gonna make them green. And the other one, I think I'm gonna make blue. But since we're making a glittering geode mobile, I think I'm gonna even make my popsicle sticks glitter. So I'm just gonna sprinkle a little glitter on there while the paint's still wet. Not a lot, just enough to make it show. And put it to the side. Now I'm gonna do my next one. And I put a little bit of sparkles on that side too. And now I'm just gonna paint the other side. Sprinkle some sparkles. And we're gonna glue both of these together, crisscrossing each other. So just a glue dot right in the middle of one of your popsicle sticks. Oops. And you're gonna leave that to the side to dry while we make our geodes. So we're gonna take a white piece of construction paper and draw out our geodes. So the first thing I'm gonna do is fold it in half the long way, like a hot dog. And on one side, I'm gonna draw 4 round-ish shapes to resemble geodes. So one of them is gonna be like that. Maybe my next one will have some squiggles in it. This one is kind of pear-shaped. And my last one's an oval. So, because we want both sides of our mobile to be a glimmering, glittering geode, we want both sides of our geodes to be identical. So we're gonna flip the paper over and we're gonna trace the back the best we can so we have two sides of our geode. And if you don't wanna do this step and you just wanna decorate your geodes, wait until they dry and flip the paper over and decorate the other side, you are more than welcome to do that too. And I'm just tracing what I could see through the paper. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and decorate all of them. And the first colors I'm gonna use, I think are gonna be like a sunset color. So pink, purple, orange, red, all of those colors together. And while these are still wet, I want you to put your glitter on now. And if you don't have glitter, you can skip this step, or maybe you have gems lying around that you can use. I'm just gonna, or glitter glue also works very well with this. Maybe I'll use glitter glue on my other ones. And if you feel like they're drying and there's not enough glitter sticking, you could just put a little glue to help the rest of the glitter stick. So that's what I'm doing here. And we'll pour those off, and our first geodes are done. So now we're gonna go ahead and repeat the process with the next three. The next one I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna do blues and greens. And don't worry about going outside of the lines, because you're gonna cut them out anyway. And once these are filled in, you can add your glitter again. And this is a messy project, so have fun with it. And there's my next geodes. Have you ever seen a geode? I once got to crack open a rock and I found a geode inside of it, and it was so shiny and sparkly and pretty. And they come in so many cool colors too. And for this geode, I'm just tracing around the perimeter with my glitter so you can see the layers inside of it. So now it's time to start cutting our geodes and assembling our mobile. Because this is gonna take some time to dry, I brought some that I made earlier. That way I can show you how to put together your mobile while we wait for my other ones to dry. So I'm gonna start off by just cutting out all of my geodes. So as you cut them out, you can put the identical ones back to back to see if the shapes line up. And if you feel like any of them need to be trimmed, you can do that as you go. So this one has a little piece. Just want to make sure they're all the same size. So once we have our geodes cut out, we're gonna move all of our scraps to the side, and we are gonna cut out string for our mobile. So I have a big ball of yarn right here, and the first string I'm gonna cut is for the top of my mobile. So this is gonna tie onto our popsicle sticks. The next few strings I cut can be of all different lengths. So I think I'm gonna make maybe 2 of them long and 1 of them short, maybe 1 of them medium. So I'm gonna take my popsicle sticks that were drying from before, and I'm gonna tie the first string around. So I'm just gonna cross it around the popsicle sticks a few times before I tie a knot. So I'm gonna flip this, and it's okay if it's still drying, just push the popsicle sticks back into the place where they need to be. So now I'm gonna tie a string onto each corner of my popsicle sticks. That way my geodes can hang from them. So you want your strings that are on the ends of your popsicle sticks to hang in the opposite direction of the string that's coming from the top of your popsicle sticks. This way your geodes are hanging down and your popsicle sticks can hang from wherever you decide to hang it from. So now that I have my mobile done, I'm gonna start attaching my geodes to it. So I'm gonna start with one side of my geode and lay it face down, right near the string that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna put glue all over the back of this geode. I'm gonna lay my string down in the middle and put the other side of the geode right on top. So now, when I pick up my mobile, my geode is hanging and both sides can be shown. So I'm gonna repeat this process with the rest of my geodes. Now all of my geodes are attached. So this is what it should look like while it's hanging, which is really cool. And you can make as many or as few geodes as you want, and you can attach them all up and down the strings, or you can even add more strings, however you would like to do this. I also made this geomobile a little bit earlier, so now I have 2. It's really cool, right? I think so. Thank you so much for making this coronation crown and this geode mobile with me. I hope you had fun. Bye.
Wow, we had so much fun crafting with you today. And now we're coming in for a landing at our final destination, our amazing trivia game, where you will have more fun with trivia questions about our adventure today. I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. Each question will have 4 answers, but only 1 is correct. Can you get the right answer? Let's play.
Welcome to trivia. Question 1. What do yeoman warders do? A. Protect the crown jewels. B. Live in the Tower of London. C. Wear colorful uniforms. Or D. All of the above. The answer is D. All of the above. How cool! Question 2. What is the name of the ceremony where a king or queen is officially crowned? A. A wedding. B. A scepter. C. A coronation. Or D. A birthday. Do you think you know the answer? The answer is C. A coronation. Question 3. What is a scientist who studies rocks called? Is it A. A geologist, B. A celestite, C. A miner, or D. A rock star? The answer is A. A geologist. Do you want to be a geologist? Question 4. What is a geode? A crown. B, a king. C, a rock lined with crystals. Or D, a person who sells jewels? The answer is C, a rock lined with crystals. Question 5. Where is the largest geode in the world? Is it A, Uruguay, B, Ohio, USA, C, England, or D, all of the above? The answer is B, Ohio, USA. Thanks for playing.
Thanks for watching this episode of Wheels Up. I had so much fun with you today on our adventure, crafting, and playing our games. Did you know that there are so many more Wheels Up adventures waiting for you to enjoy? Just head to our YouTube channel or download the Sunrise Studios app, available on your mobile phone, tablet, or smart TV. We can't wait to see you at our next flight with Wheels Up. Brought to you by Sunrise Association, Sunrise Studios, and American Airlines. See you next time. Bye!